and welcome to one of my amazing video vlogs. Okay, not amazing, average, okay. However you want to describe it, I do not know. As you can do, I'm out cycling yet again. It's due to rain. Luckily it hasn't started too bad, but I was speaking to a local farmer not long ago, and he went, you do know you're going to get wet today. I was like, I think you might do with my GPS. Luckily it tells you on what percentage of chance of you getting rain. At the moment it says 90%, so 90% is really high. If it was 90% chance of playing the lottery and winning, I'd want to play the lottery every single week, but I don't bet. Anyway, what have I been up to since I did my last video blog? Quite a number of things. I would talk about the obvious thing that happened in America, but I would rather not talk about it, to be quite honest. Because unfortunately there's not a lot we can do about it. That's Americans for you. They seem to like the guns a bit much. I've already upset some people who say they said scrap ban guns in America. Never going to happen because apparently it's against their human rights. But what's more important, owning a gun or the right to live? I wonder. Anyway, what have I been up to? I've been to Go Ape. If you don't know what Go Ape is, the best thing to do is Google it. You basically, it's like you basically put a harness on. I know it sounds a bit kinky, not that type of harness, and you strap yourself up to zip wires and you go flying through trees, up zip ladders and lots of other stuff. So I did that with 2 lads from work. And on the same day, I went to see Jake Bugg, which was really good fun. That was an outdoor concert which I loved every minute of. Luckily that day was quite good because it was meant to piss it down, but luckily it didn't come to an awful lot. So it was an outdoor concert which is really enjoyable. The only one annoying thing is like one piss person there, which is starting to do my head in a little bit. Let's just say I turned on and gave him a gentle puss. He was that pissed he wouldn't have known it was me, but he was just starting to wind me up as pissed people do. And what else have I been up to? Oh yeah, I've been to London Pride! Way! I've not been down to Pride in 10 years, and that's what happened in America. I thought I really need to sort my life out and go again, so definitely glad I did it. It was amazing. Went by myself. But I'm actually glad I went by myself in lots of ways, because as far as like normally I was sort of shaking it saying, oh, say I'm going to do something and I won't do it, so going down and doing it all by myself actually, in my opinion, took a lot of guts. And that was a really good day. Of course, there's one upsetting, but they did a minute silence. Of course, that got to me quite a bit, has to be said, as you'd expect. And we also did the rain I was flying over, which I didn't know anything about till it happened, which is apparently the first time I've ever been over Pride. So there's lots of things, the first time there for everything. Like, first time Houses of Parliament apparently marched at it, not the whole House of Parliament, obviously, my MPs, the new London Mayor, I can't remember his name. And House of Parliament also had the pink flag flying up as well for the first time, or the rainbow flag, the pink flag flying up for the first time ever. So things like that, it's really good. So I'm definitely going to Pride next year. I've already booked the day off work. Because next year, it'll be 50 years since they legalised being gay in Britain, which is a big milestone for that. So definitely go down for that, so that's really good. So if you do want to join me, you've got a whole year to sort yourself out and go down. One person did come up to me and say, hello Gordon, but I still don't know who that person was. I'm really meant to know who it was, but I'm sorry I don't, but there goes. Hello, if that was you. If it was you, can you Facebook message me, Twitter me, whatever, just to say who you are, because I don't have a clue. I don't think what else I've been up to. Oh yeah, and the other bloody thing, that Britain decided to leave Europe. Well, not actually leave Europe, as in you have to feel like moving into another continent. They've left the EU, which in my opinion is a bit stupid. I voted no to leaving, obviously, but what can you do? I'm hoping it works out for the best at this moment in time. In my opinion, it's not looking good. And even if it does sort itself out, you're talking like 5-10 years of, like, in my opinion, we're going to have a deep recess and lots of other stuff. And sorry if you just came to watch this video blog to see me transform it like where you're all going to be a bit annoyed if we're talking about politics and lots of other stuff, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm allowed my views, my opinions. If you don't like it, tough. Anyway, as you can see, I'm out cycling. Hey. That's why I watch these video blogs. To see me in like, for the last video blog I did, one of the last ones, I was out down in the pissing down rain. I got a bit wet, so I'm hoping I don't get that wet today because I want to get home before it happens. What else? Oh yeah, this month, it's the first time in over a year, I'm going to have done 500 miles in a month on my bike. Yes, because last year I didn't even hit 400 miles in a single month, and this year so far I'm doing quite well. I've had 2 months now I've done over 400, and this month so far at 471, and that's not counting what I've done today, so by the time I get back I should be at 500 or thereabouts, which will be really good. So hopefully next month I want to aim for 550 to 600, which would be good. Because at the moment I'm trying not to let anything stop me going out cycling, of course, doing video blogs and keeping you all happy. There's another reason for doing them. Anyway, I'm just doing my normal rabbiting. So at the end of the video, it's got all my social media addresses, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, did I say that? Whatever they are, anyway, I'll list them all at the end. And of course, my website at the bottom, gordon-funtime.com. And I'll speak to you all when I do another video blog. Bye bye!